Introduction: 7 unspoken indications that a woman wants you to approach her. Have you ever been when you're around a woman and question if she's giving you clues to advance the relationship? The reality is that women frequently express their desire in subtle ways that most guys don't. Ignore if you've ever questioned your abilities or delayed because you weren't convinced you were in the appropriate spot. Today, we're going to reveal the 7 telltale signals that a lady wants you to approach her. Here's the scoop. Being aware of these little clues can change everything. Why most women rely on body language, nonverbal cues, and clues that frequently go unnoticed rather than coming out and saying, "Hey, I like you. Make a move." Don't worry, we're here to make sure that doesn't happen. By the end of this video, you'll not only know how to recognize these signs, but also how to respond with confidence and respect. If you don't know what to look for, you might miss the opportunity completely, and she might leave thinking you're not interested. Knowing what to look for makes it simpler to identify these cues. So relax, and let's explore these hidden indicators. Before we get into the signs themselves, let's talk about something crucial. Why don't women just express what they want? This is a question that many men ask, and the answer is found in the way that women have been socially conditioned for centuries to be reserved and subtle when it comes to expressing interest. A lot of this is due to societal expectations and the fear of rejection. They may worry about being judged or coming across as too forward, so instead they drop hints expecting you to pick them up. However, this is where things get tricky because women prefer men who can read the room and pick up on these subtle signals. They also value emotional intelligence and respect. So, misinterpreting a situation or assuming interest where none exists can backfire. For this reason, it's crucial to recognize these signs with clarity and confidence while maintaining respect for her boundaries. Your confidence will soar once you recognize these indicators. You won't have to question yourself as much and can instead face problems with assurance. The ability to recognize these subtle cues is one of the most valuable skills you can acquire. It's like having a cheat code for navigating attraction and creating meaningful connections. Are you ready to step up your game? Let's move on to the first sign, and I promise you that you won't ever view social interactions the same way again. It's not about playing games. Let's begin with the initial indication. If she is a woman, she will find a way to be near you. Whether it's standing next to you at a busy gathering or selecting the seat closest to you in a room full of possibilities, she finds methods to be close and shows interest in you by frequently creating opportunities to be in your physical presence. She is attempting to create a feeling of intimacy. Keep an eye on how frequently she approaches you. For example, if you're in a group environment and observe that she keeps coming to your side, that's a big red flag. Another obvious indicator is how she moves across a space. Does she go by you more frequently than is necessary? Her intention is straightforward. She wants you to notice her presence, but she's letting you decide what to do next. Moving on to the second indication, she mirrors your body. Even seemingly innocuous actions like brushing by you or leaning in to grab something can indicate her interest. She mimics your words and body language. A psychological phenomenon known as mirroring occurs when someone unconsciously imitates the behaviors of someone they find attractive. This is her method of communicating compatibility and connection without speaking. This is how it operates. Let's say you're sitting with your legs crossed and she does the same a short while later. Or perhaps you lean forward a little and she does the same. Despite their apparent insignificance, these tiny acts are extremely illuminating. Beyond posture, it can also involve speaking rate, tone, or even energy levels. If you're energetic and lively and she feels the same way, it's an indication that she wants to establish a rapport. Watch out for these subtle clues. as they frequently reveal her actual emotions. This is the third indication she gives. She starts a light-hearted physical contact. Playful physical contact. Touch is one of the most effective nonverbal cues that people use to express attraction. So if she's finding excuses to touch you even lightly, pay attention. It could start with something as simple as a tap on your arm while she's laughing at your joke or brushing something off your shoulder. Consider the times when she leans in to smooth out a crease on your shirt or adjust your tie. These are deliberate ways of breaking the touch barrier. They're playful and subtle, and they allow her to gauge your reaction while keeping things light and enjoyable. The important thing here is to pay attention to the frequency and context of these touches. If she's consistently finding reasons to make physical contact, even in the smallest ways, it's a clear indication that she's interested. Keep in mind that women rarely do these things unintentionally, so don't write them off as coincidence. Let's move on to the fourth indication that she makes prolonged eye contact with you. She makes long-term eye contact with you, don't lie. And when a woman is interested in you, her gaze often conveys more than words ever could. If she maintains eye contact with you for longer than is customary in casual conversation, it's a sign that she's focused on you in multiple ways. She's subtly saying, "I'm paying attention to you, and you have my interest before we proceed." If you find this video valuable, please take a moment to like it and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate your gift, which aids in our development and makes you a crucial part of our journey. Let's get back to our conversation, but how can you determine if she is being romantic or just friendly? Use the warmth in her eyes and the way she looks at you. It's not just about staring. If her eyes stay fixed on you even when the conversation changes, she's giving you a clear indication that she's interested. Don't be scared to meet her gaze confidently to strengthen your connection. Next, let's discuss sign number 5. She laughs. Romantic eye contact is typically softer and accompanied by a smile or a slight tilt of the head. Her laughter at your jokes, even the bad ones, is a sign that she is invested in the interaction. Humor isn't just about finding something funny, it's about building a bond. By laughing at your jokes, she's not only supporting you, but also letting you know that she enjoys being around you. The important thing is to recognize the difference between polite giggles and genuine heartfelt laughter. She may also use humor to connect with you by sharing humorous anecdotes or teasing you in a playful manner. Pay attention to how she uses humor to build rapport. It's frequently one of the strongest indicators of interest. Genuine laughter is characterized by relaxed body language and frequently a spark in her eyes. If she leans in closer or lightly touches your arm while laughing, she's amplifying the signal. She inquires about personal matters when she poses private inquiries. When a lady truly cares about you, she will try to find out more about you. This goes beyond small talk and includes more in-depth inquiries about your favorite pastimes, future plans, and even family dynamics. It is her method of generating chances for meaningful conversations. She may inquire casually about your plans for the weekend, but her tone and subsequent inquiries will reveal a deeper level of interest. She is actively demonstrating that she values your opinions and wishes to learn more about you rather than merely filling the void. She is clearly opening the door for you to make a move when she recalls the information you shared. If she brings up something you mentioned days or even weeks ago, it indicates she is paying attention and creating these opportunities for deeper dialogue. Don't be afraid to engage. This is your chance to establish a more personal connection. Let's discuss the seventh sign. She says nice things about you and picks up on little. She notices small details and gives you compliments. When a woman takes the time to give you a compliment, it's usually an indication that she's paying attention and maybe more than just a casual comment. Particularly when it's thoughtful and specific, it's her way of expressing interest and admiration. These aren't just nice generic compliments, they're more personal, such as, "You have a great smile," or, "I really admire how you stay calm." These show that she finds something unique in you while you're under pressure. See how she picks up on the little details. Maybe she remarks on your personality, saying something like, "I love how you always look at things from a different perspective." These observations go beyond superficial interest and show that she genuinely wants to get to know you. Compliments are her way of building a connection and making you feel at ease around her. If you notice her doing this on a regular basis, it's not by accident. She's giving you the all clear, but she's leaving the next move up to you. Recognize these moments and react warmly. It could be the beginning of something meaningful now. Let's change the subject and talk about how to react to these signs. The most crucial thing is to remain calm when you see them. Respectful confidence is appealing, but pushing too hard or assuming too much can ruin the moment. The important thing is to acknowledge her interest while remaining composed. The following are some things you should avoid mistaking pleasant gestures for love interest if she is giving you hints. Don't overthink them. They will react naturally. It would be worse to put pressure on her to take things further before she's ready. Respect her boundaries at all times. Instead, concentrate on doable steps to establish rapport. Use humor to keep the conversation light and enjoyable. For instance, if she compliments you, return the favor with a small, sincere compliment of your own, such as, "I appreciate that it's not every day someone notices those things." This not only expresses appreciation, but also creates a space for more in-depth discussion. Another good strategy is to share a personal story. If she asks about your interests or remarks about something you're passionate about, use it as a chance to connect with her on a deeper emotional level. For example, if she mentions your calm demeanor, you could share a time when that quality helped you overcome a challenge. In the end, your response should show interest without overwhelming her. If you match her energy and demonstrate genuine curiosity about her thoughts and feelings, you'll naturally build a connection that encourages her to open up even more. Take it slow, enjoy the process, and let the attraction develop naturally. Let's talk about common mistakes men make when it comes to recognizing these signs. The first and most common mistake is to ignore obvious signs. Too frequently, men disregard or question the signs that women are giving them out of insecurity or fear of rejection. Perhaps you believe that she is just being kind or that she isn't interested in you. But the truth is that if you doubt yourself all the time, you'll probably miss out on opportunities. Discover how to follow your gut and tell when she is truly interested. Another typical common mistake is to pace things too quickly, such as by trying to escalate before she's ready, which can make her feel uneasy or under pressure. On the other hand, moving too slowly can indicate disinterest, which can make her lose patience or even move on. The key is balance. Lastly, there's the problem of misinterpreting friendliness for interest. Not every compliment or laugh is an indication of romantic attraction. So, situational awareness is essential. Take into account the context. Is she treating everyone the same way, or is she making an extra effort for you? Misinterpreting platonic gestures as romantic can result in awkward situations, so always stay. Now that we have been mindful and courteous, let's conclude. We've discussed 7 subtle but effective ways women express their interest in you, including finding ways to be close to you, mirroring your body language, making playful physical contact, maintaining eye contact, laughing at your jokes, asking personal questions, and complimenting you. Here's the thing: confidence and respect are your best allies. Recognizing these indicators is essential to creating lasting relationships and making sure you don't miss any important occasions. Understanding her communication style and reacting in a way that fosters mutual attraction and trust is what it means to recognize these signs. It's not about being manipulative or overanalyzing every interaction. Now is the time to put what you've learned into practice in your own relationships. Be mindful of the small cues. When the time is right, don't be scared to take action and have faith in yourself. Attraction is all about connection, and awareness is the first step in connection. If this video was useful to you, please remember to like and subscribe for more relationship tips. Tell us in the comments below which sign most shocked you, and if you're prepared to boost your confidence, have a look at the available tools. Thank you for viewing, and we'll see you in the next one. Linked in the description.